Did Crash, Mind Over Mutant, kill the Crash Bandicoot series? Was this game the grave of a PlayStation icon, or was it just nostalgia that ruined this game? Before we begin, this is the first video on the channel, which means you have a chance to be the first subscriber, the first like, and even the first comment. Now let's get started. Let's go back in time a bit. Crash Bandicoot was born in 1996, developed by Naughty Dog, and became a massive hit that made Sony proud. Then Crash started jumping from one company to another, until he ended up with Radical Entertainment. There, Crash of the Titans was released, followed by today's topic, Crash Mind Over Mutant, released in 2008. The game was an attempt to modernize the classic Crash formula. It tried to offer something new, a great story, an open world, and a different gameplay style. The idea was to fight monsters and ride them to use their powers, just like the previous game. You could also keep these monsters, upgrade them, and return to them later. But with all that, why isn't the game fun? I think the monster battles aren't as exciting as in Crash of the Titans. The monsters are now being used for other things. The game moves away from the linear levels of previous entries into a more open world, which theoretically gives more freedom. But the problem? The areas feel like deserts where you easily get lost. And the worst part? The missions. Just imagine the game tell you to go from Wumpa Island to the ice area, then back to the island, then to the desert, then back again to the island, then once more to the ice area, and finally to Nina's school, and guess what? Return again to the ice area, then to the island, and then to the desert. It really makes you feel like the game is just looping over the same tasks. Go there, fight a monster, open a gate. Go there, fight a monster, open a gate. No real progression. But despite all these flaws, the game isn't bad. Because the idea is legendary. I mean, what more do you want than exploring the strange worlds of this game? Sure, many areas are empty and confusing, but the game like Adventure Time. Choosing different monsters and using their abilities helped distract me from the repetitive gameplay. Now you might ask, why do people hate this game? Is it because it strayed too far from classic Crash? Is it nostalgia or something else entirely? In my opinion, the gameplay is just dull. The developers did everything they could to make the game good, except make the gameplay fun. If you compare Crash Mind Over Mutant to Crash of the Titans, you'll find that Titans is simply more enjoyable, even though Mind Over Mutant has more content. The areas in Crash Mind Over Mutant make you ask yourself, what am I even doing here? It feels like you're just wandering around. Alright, did the game kill Crash Bandicoot? Well, for me, no. I mean, Crash's fans were attached to the old system, so it's hard for a game with a different style to please Crash Bandicoot's fans. Personally, I don't think this is a bad game. I actually appreciate the change. It adds variety to the series and keeps things fresh. If they had just fixed a few things, I think it could have been amazing. Maybe not as great as Crash Twinsanity or Insane Trilogy, but the game is going to be absolutely incredible. And that brings us to the end of the video. If you enjoyed the content, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel for more. Let me know in the comments, what do you think of Crash Mind Over Mutant? Was it really the reason the series fell off? See you in the next video.